G'day viewers, how you going mate? Well, we're at Johnny Sims's house in Bushmead Road out here in Hazelmere. What a beautiful place indeed it is, in Midland Road with the red letterbox, the bright red letterbox. You can't miss it, Johnny. Great to catch up with you mate after all these years. Been a long time between drinks. We're only thinking on the way down, a fella come to my place in a place called Yalbini a few years back and knocked on the door. He's a Bobcat driver and he said, Weso, he said, I'm trying to find the bloke that owns this old race car. I said, well, show me the photo. And it was a Supermod, number 6, had John Day smash repairs on the side.
Yep.
And I managed to find you through a bloke by the name of Alan Root. You heard of Alan Root?
Yes.
Yes, sir. He drove number 65.
That's it.
And lives down in Mandurah somewhere now, Falcon Way there.
Yeah.
And we got talking, and I said, well, looking for Johnny Sims, the old Supermod driver. The number 6 said, you'll find him, give us the phone number, and boom, him and his missus Pat put us on here, and it's great to see. We've got Peter Pascoe, the main cameraman here, from Pedro Pick-a-Picks, we call him. He's the main man from down there in Rockingham, Shoalwater Bay.
Morning, Weso.
Thanks, Pedro, good to see you, mate.
Morning, Simsy.
Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, it's been a long time between drinks, Simsy, for sure, mate, but great to catch up after all these years. You've restored your car, looks $1 million, and I know back in the days, John Day was at 87 Tennant Street, I think it was, in Bentley.
Yep.
He was in the workshop in Bentley, and then he moved to bigger and better things later on in life in Bellows Street, Walsall.
That's it, yep.
That's it. That was a long time ago, and good to see you're here supporting this world of Speedway, mate. You've got a beautiful car you've just restored out in the shed there. You're about to show me a bit later on. We call it the Figures car. It came from a lady by the name of Betty Lee. You got old Betty?
Yeah, that's it.
She was a top bird. Unfortunately, she passed now. She passed away a while back. She got sick and passed on, but she's a lovely lady, and now you've got the car and been restored, and you're a bloke by the name of Trevor Kenworthy put it together.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went halves and
That's it.
you know, and worked on it pretty hard to get it done, you know.
That's for sure. It's a big job. I remember you're situated with Trevor Kenworthy at his place out behind the United petrol station in Ranford Road, I think it was.
Yeah.
And Terrier Place, he was in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Just on there, and it was great to see you get it all sorted and keep on keeping on. But unfortunately we lost Trev, we lost his boy Toddy.
Yeah.
Two great Speedway mates, great Speedway people, and known them for a lot of years, and it's a vicious circle. Yourself, Pedro, and a whole heap of others been involved with the Speedway for many, many years, and I was an ex-junior stock driver from the Forrestfield Speedway. I was only a boy, and of course you were racing number 6, the Sim Sizzler.
Yes, that's
beautiful car, Simsy, and great to see you get it back after all these years. Yeah. And I know you told me one time, you said, well, I sold to a little small bloke. He was a small bloke, and I thought, I went away and racked me brain. That's Les North you're talking about.
That's it.
Yeah, Les North from All-Star Transport out there in Church Road in Maddington, I think it was, back in those days. And great to see you keep on keeping on here at the Speedway fraternity. You're mixed up with the Speedway Classics now, up in Querriting. You've only been there recently a few weeks back.
Yes.
And you've had a good run.
Yeah, well, I've also got a couple of other cars in the shed as well.
You have?
I've got the Nance car from Sadler, and the Buckley, and the Don Morris car.
The Don Morris car.
Yeah.
Brings back many memories. Diesel Don, we used to call him. A man that raced super modifieds. I think he ran 4th in a championship or state title at the Claremont Speedway in about 1978, thereabouts. Pedro would have been, mate. He ran 3rd. I beg your pardon, he ran 3rd. And that was a nice looking machine. It was like an Edmunds type, copy type car from way back when. And I know without doubt Don Morris is still going today. We found him up in a place called Jurien Bay.
That's it.
And I met him through another fella he knows that's mixed up in Jurien Bay with the old type motorbikes.
Oh, yeah.
By the name of Ian Boyd. And by gee, Boyd, he's done a beautiful job. I haven't been to Jurien Bay yet, but I'm working on getting there, and I'm going to go one day for sure and have a look, see what he's got amongst his collection. He's got some beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. He's got some beautiful stuff in the way of motorbikes and old speed car from way back when, they tell me.
Yeah.
And he's so many people. There's Bordy. He's met a lot of people throughout, and certainly. But we got off track there for a minute, but not to worry, mate.
Yeah.
We certainly enjoy being here with you, Simsy, to talk to you, mate, about the good old days and what you used to do and where you race. I know you raced at the Wattle Speedway, is that correct?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, state championship.
That's it.
Got second place.
And you met up with a bloke by the name of Stan Lover.
That's it.
Yeah, Stan the man.
Yeah. Yeah, he won. I came second, and another guy who used to teach people how to drive cars as a business, you know.
Would that have been one of the Silverlock brothers?
Yeah, the Silverlocks, yeah.
The Silverlocks, very well known people. Colin Silverlock, Graham Silverlock, and there was a girl, Marilyn Silverlock. She was in there amongst them as well.
Yeah.
And the Silverlock family were very well known and prestigious to the world of Speedway. There's no doubt about that, mate. And it's a small world that makes the world go round, because the Speedway people you meet and greet at the places we go to when you used to go to Forrestfield, when you used to go to Wattle when it was open, and then I went to Ellenbrook Speedway.
Yep.
You've been to Ellenbrook Speedway, and
yep.
you've had a go in one of your cars at Ellenbrook.
Yeah, I had to drive a Peter Cox's car.
That's right, the number 24 car,
Yeah.
Peter Cox, well-known man. No, the Nola Cox, the lovely lady Nola, been round Speedway for many, many years.
Yeah, I took it for a spin. He said, just take it for a spin, John, see what you reckon. And when I got back in the pits, I said, is that as fast as it goes, Peter? And he says, I'm not going to let you drive it again.
Yeah. You know your mates are. Hey, you know your mates are. Yes, sir.
Yeah. But with the 6 car, I've had been to a lot of tracks, Weso, since it's been restored.
You certainly have.
You know, as far as Kalgoorlie, as far as Nickel Bay Speedway, and all through a guy called David Spider Guy.
Oh, Spider, yeah. He brought, I believe later on in life, he brought one of the Bill Shaw cars, the Bill Shaw built car.
Yeah.
Beautiful car too, mate, goes very well. And his young son, Daniel, is it Daniel Guy?
Yeah.
He's doing a beautiful job behind the wheel of that car, and they've still got the super modified today, I believe, amongst their collection.
Yeah.
And of course, David Guy's still got he's got a sprint car. Is that right?
Yeah. He bought Watson's sprint cars.
Oh, from Watson's Express Transport.
Yeah.
I remember the Watsons. Yeah, I do.
But through another guy bought them originally, and then he bought them from him.
From them,
Yeah. So no, it's been really good, because you know they've transported me all around the joint. And just recently they flew me over the east to the Avalon Air Show.
Oh, right, mate.
And because they took the rocket car over there of McClashen's.
That's it.
And then I came back across the Nullarbor with them.
Oh, that would have been a wonderful trip, mate. Yeah, for sure.
I got to sit in the McClashen car, you know, and he put his hand on my shoulder and said, John, he said, you could drive this thing. And I said, it's all yours, Roscoe.
Yeah, no, Roscoe, that's it. The great Roscoe McGlashan. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think his wife, once upon a time in life, used to have a dry cleaning shop in out of Morley there somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Or way back when, and they have certainly been well known right throughout the Speedway industry. They had sponsors, and they've been sponsored by Donimo's Pizza and this, that and the other over the past, and they're still going today, mate. They're certainly McGlashans. They're certainly well-known people, and we wish them all the very best.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Simsy, you're here at Bushmead, mate, out in Midland Road. You've been a part of the John Day Speedway team for a long time.
Yeah.
You're under the John Day colours. He married a lovely lady by the name of Janet. Got 4 beautiful daughters. Unfortunately, we lost one of them. That was Kylie. Kylie's now deceased.
Yeah.
But she was married to a bloke by the name of Paul Harris, which
That's
is a solo bloke from way back when. Got a speed car, had a go in that, and she got a sister, of course. Kylie's got a sister, Justine, a sister Lisa, and a sister Jodie. Jodie's the youngest one.
Yeah.
She married young David Arquist.
All right.
And they're in the go-karts, of course, and
Yeah.
the go-kart fraternity is booming, along with Larry Baker and go-kart number 9 and a whole heap of other dudes, and it's great to see these people supporting the world of Speedway, and not only Speedway but go-karts as well.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I started off in the production car.
Number 68,
Yeah.
is that right?
Yes.
That's number 68, mate. And you knew some DJ bloke, Knock. What
Yeah,
was it?
Graham Knock.
Pedro, what was he? Graham Knock was his name? Yeah, Graham
Yeah,
Knock.
we actually shared the car at Forrestfield. You know, he'd have a drive, I'd have a drive, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And then one day he just said, "Oh, John, look, you might as well take it over." So I took it over, and then they had the first race at Claremont Speedway with what they call the late model production cars. And I got pole position because I knew old Jeff Brown really well, and he said, "I'm going to look after you, John, and you can have pole position." And I said, "That's good."
Tell me, was Brownie a supermod man?
Yeah, supermod driver.
Yeah, supermod driver. He certainly was indeed, mate. And Jeff Brown was once upon a time, I believe, in life in the supermod game, and they ran blue cars. Is that right? I remember vaguely, I was only a kid then. I used to race a lot old Hillman Imp.
Yeah.
Back in the day at the Forrestfield Speedway, the junior stock division, and certainly I do remember that family you're speaking about. It's the Brown family, and they have been associated with Speedway for a long, long time.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that particular race, Wes, I got third place, and in the review next week, it was a really bad review. They reckon it was the worst race that I'd ever seen.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They weren't very impressed.
How to win things and influence people in one easy lesson,
It
eh?
was, yeah.
Oh, stress. That's not good, mate. That's not good at all.
Yeah, rolled it a couple of times there, Weso, you know, so gave
Tipped
the
her
crowd
up.
something to cheer, you know.
Oh, that's for sure. Give them a go. But what's the Forrestfield Speedway back in those days sensational? I mean, we had the likes of the great Kim Martin. Remember Kim Martin?
Yep.
In car number 106, he was an absolute legend, and I believe he drove a sedan car at the Claremont Speedway later in life, Pedro. The Pollard's waste disposal machine, car number 21, a nicely turned out car, and I think he put the car and sold the car to Jimmy Anderson from Kenwick Tyres way back when. I don't know whether Jimmy's still with us today, but I remember years ago he had a Toronto, did that fella, and he certainly, Kim Martin was a well-known open-wheeler racer from way back when.
Yep.
Sold the car to a bloke by the name of Kevin Collins Kevin Collins, number 9. He had a supermod there. I know Pedro does. He was friends with the Collinses. He is friends with the Collinses, like myself. And they lost one of their boys. They buried him on the weekend up in York. Sad to see, but he died of Jack the Dancer, had cancer, and that wasn't good to see. But apart from that, all is well on the home front, and the Speedway industry is still going strong. Not as good as it used to be, Sam. You're not like the good old days, mate, eh?
Yeah. Well, it's a different era now.
It is a different era now, mate, for sure. Yeah, couldn't agree more, mate. With some of the people that raced and came and gone, and you had the likes of the great Laurie Hardy, Bert Vosbergen, Vic Trimble, Wally Ballam, Dennis Winchester. Oh, I could go on
The
and
list
on.
goes on,
Alan Nylander, Rock and Rod Watson,
Yeah.
Phil Hawkins in car 82. Some beautifully turned out cars back in those days. Hey Pedro, would you agree, mate?
Absolutely, mate.
Some of the machines that back then we worth today would be worth a fortune.
The amazing thing about it is that, you know, production cars came into vogue here at Forrestfield.
At Forrestfield, that's
and it wasn't till 1968 that Claremont ran them and ran a state title.
What about Paul DeLacy? There's a name for you, mate.
Yep.
Remember Paul DeLacy in car number 8?
Yep.
Very well-known Speedway driver.
And at the time, Sims, you'll remember, everyone in Speedway, just about everyone, wanted to get into the stock production car scene.
Yeah.
So they'd go and grab a car from somewhere, go to the tip, put a roll cage in it, and, you know, you had speed car drivers and...
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Would I be correct in saying some days the Forrestfield Speedway, in some of the sedan car events, there'd be 35, 40 cars?
Absolutely.
There'd be FX Holdens, FJ Holdens, Ford Zephyrs, There was all makes and models.
Yep.
So they were just absolutely spot on.
There was VW Beetles and European.
There's a name for you,
little
Bob
cars.
Biltoff. You had a Bob Biltoff in car
Yes.
number 36. Drove a Volkswagen Beetle at the Claremont Speedway in the early days.
Yep.
A yellow one. He got mixed up with Courier Australia or somewhere. He worked there for a long time with Leadfoot Mary Dyson.
Yes.
Remember Mary Dyson?
Yes.
What a beautiful lady. She drove car number 4 and she was married to the Swamp Rat.
Yep.
The Swamp Rat, that's it,
Yep.
Eric
Eric.
Dyson.
Yep.
He sold me dad a vacuum cleaner many years ago. Come round and knocked on the door and my dad come in and said, "Oh son, there's a man here in the Speedway, he's trying to sell me a vacuum cleaner." I said, "Well, I said, yes, you buy it, son." My dad had to part with some of his hard-earned money in those days. I think it was about $150 or
Yeah.
$200 in those days. It was a lot of money, and he bought a brand new vacuum. But we've probably still got it tied up somewhere. That might be back in the bush at home, you never know.
Yeah.
Oh, gee.
They actually had about 4 or 5 repechage events in the weeks leading up to the state title because there was that many cars.
Oh, mate, I believe
They had
it.
to, eliminate
Yeah, cull.
so
Yeah.
many, cull the field. So, I mean, I haven't counted them, but there must have been, 100, if not more.
I know years ago my dad came home, he'd been speaking to Peter Uphill's father, Colin Uphill.
Colin, yes.
And he was a great road racing man from way back when. And anyway, my dad was saying, "Oh, this Colin Uphill's son, Peter Uphill, knows where there's a Hillman in for sale and Bonnie Motors in Carlisle. It's going to cost $60. Well, that was 3 big red nose back in those days, $20 each was $60. 3
Wow.
big. And that was a lot of money. My dad came at it, he paid with the money. I don't say he didn't pay at the protest, but he paid the money. We done the job and we started racing Hillmans back in those days through Peter Uphill putting us on to a good lead there.
$60.
$60 back in those, and that was in 1973, 74.
Isn't it amazing?
Oh, mate, that's a,
Have you got any idea what it would cost to get into a late model sedan today?
oh, mate. Oh, yeah, that's it, mate, a lot of money. Probably 3 parts of my house, 20 acres of land. Oh, mate, it'd be big money. Big money now. Oh, yes. For
And that's
sure.
really what is different about the sport now, isn't
Yeah,
it?
for sure.
It's professional.
Oh,
and
mate, I got the pleasure of the company to go and see the Nylanders at the AJN race cars years ago in Malaga, and that's why he became the devastating dyno tuner of Malaga, Mr. Alan J. Nylander from Alan James Motorsports, and he was absolutely sensational to see some of the gear, Simsy, that Nylander had raced and put together, and some of the cars he'd make and build was just sensational back in the day.
Yeah. Well, you see, they don't do that now. You can buy everything off the shelf, Weso.
Oh,
No,
you need a big checkbook.
that's it.
You need a
plenty of money.
big checkbook. Yeah, Joe.
we'll wind it up for a moment, guys. We'll have a break and we'll be back.
No, we
Okay.
certainly will.